an item introduced in the Great Outdoors update. In order to get to Rift Jar, a tip jar must be placed into Guiding Light's rift. Doing so will transform the item into the Rift Jar. The Rift Jar can also be obtained by using a crucifix against Lucas Spell. The Rift Jar is a transparent jar similar to the tip jar, except it lacks a label and appears to have a mini moonlight lantern inside of it. It also has a brown cork lid with Guiding Light's crescent moon symbol inscribed on the top in a pale blue color. The Rift Jar can be thrown, and when the jar hits the ground, it will shatter, leaving a rift, along with Curious Light's rift, if the player has it where it was thrown. Can be used in subfloors. Able to rift rare items in the middle of a run, so risking death is not a worry. Can be used by other players when used. Can stun a Lendon. Is hard to reliably obtain, requiring you to get a skeleton Lucas spell and find the rift room in the hotel with the jar in it. Only a single time used and only one can be carried in a player's inventory. Requires a crucifix to be obtained from Lucas spell and is still not guaranteed to be dropped. When the drop item gets highlighted, a transparent square block can be seen in the center, which is an invisible part just used to show particles. The reason why this invisible part gets highlighted unlike others is because the material of the part is glass. Transparent parts are never affected by highlights unless their material is specifically glass. When you make a rift jar with an item in the rift, the item will be permanently deleted in the rift once the rift jar is made. This also happens to the Moonlight Lucas spell and the Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens. When using a small avatar, the rift jar will not be thrown and used. Instead, it simply disappears. This also applies to any of the threatable items in battle mode. The top of the lid of the rift jar has Guiding Light's symbol on it. If thrown at a player, they will get knocked back and ragdoll for a brief moment. This also functions similar to threatable battle mode items, as a direct hit will stun and fling players. The rift jar emits a blue glow when held, dropped and thrown, being able to be used as a light source. Out of all the items Lucas spell can drop, the rift jar is the only one that can only be given through its crucifixion. Aloe, also known as aloe vera, is an item introduced in the Great Outdoors update. It can be found rarely inside or on top of containers throughout the outdoors. The aloe resembles its real-life counterpart, with a dark green outline. It appears to have thorns on the side of it, and the inside seems to be filled with a greenish, translucent gel. Upon use, aloe regenerates a total of 100 health points and 10 ticks of 10 HP each, over the span of 3 seconds. This is similar to Lucas spell sprinkles. Very rare to find in the outdoors. Only obtainable in the outdoors. Can't be traded with Lucas spell. Cannot be stacked. Most hostile entities in the outdoors instant kill except Sasha, meaning the aloe is mostly useless in that floor. Prior to the August 22nd, 2025 patch, aloe couldn't naturally spawn and could only be obtained through the admin panel. Before this patch, aloe couldn't be dropped, and trying to do so would just make it disappear completely. Before this patch, Sally was not able to steal aloe from players and just ignore the item. Lucas spell does not currently accept aloe. It is the only item Lucas spell rejects, apart from resources and event items. The sound that aloe produces when it is used is Bradley Cannon Impact Debris 1, a public sound not made by Splash. It has a 0.8 playback speed in game. Once there, players can use 2 Lucas Bell lockpicks and a skeleton Lucas Bell to unlock the door labeled A000. Entering requires vines to be cut by either shears or multi-tool, and a skeleton Lucas Bell to unlock the skull lock. It has pale yellow arms and a pale yellow head, similar to Lucas. Goodbye.